tonight. Protestors in London, Ontario are demanding an end to animal testing at St. Joseph's Hospital after a bombshell report accuses the facility of animal cruelty. You're watching Muslim News Canada on Muslim Network TV. Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha Ashraf. Prime Minister Mark Carney is condemning Israel's plan to seize Gaza, warning it will endanger hostages and deepen the humanitarian crisis. Carney says the move is wrong, will not improve conditions, and instead risks more lives. 9 other nations, including Canada, issued a joint statement calling the plan a violation of international law that will fuel mass displacement and famine. Israel's announcement on Friday sparked a global backlash from the UN, allies, and even some of its own military leaders. The war is nearing its second year, with Israel accused of committing genocide. Israel has killed more than 230 journalists and 341 aid workers. On Sunday night, a strike killed Al Jazeera journalist Anas al-Sharif and 4 colleagues in the besieged enclave. Israel continues to block humanitarian aid to Gaza, with reports of Palestinians dying from hunger. Hundreds of thousands of civilians have been killed, injured, or displaced. A group of Albertans are opposing the provincial government's claim to separate from Canada. In Calgary, more than 24 people lined up in Kensington Sunday to sign a petition opposing Alberta's separation from Canada. The Alberta Forever Canada campaign, led by former Deputy Premier Thomas Lukaszuk, aims to gather nearly 300,000 signatures by October 28th to force a referendum on staying in Canada. Many in line said they wanted to send Premier Danielle Smith a loud and clear message to stop with the nonsense and focus on real issues. At the same time, a court hearing is underway in Edmonton over the wording of a proposed Alberta separation referendum. Alberta's chief electoral officer has asked a judge to decide if the question breaches the Constitution or treaty rights. Indigenous groups and government lawyers are arguing against separation. Fire chiefs across Canada are urging Ottawa to stop studying and to start creating a national wildfire response agency. Canadian Association of Fire Chiefs President Ken McMullen says the agency office could be inexpensive and crucial for moving resources quickly when fires strike. Right now, over 900 wildfires are burning nationwide. Out of these, 430 are ablaze in British Columbia, 250 in Alberta, and 120 in Saskatchewan. Experts say if fires are not controlled, this could become one of the worst fire seasons on record. McMullen warns delays caused by the federal election and change in leadership have stalled progress. Protestors in London, Ontario are demanding an end to animal research in St. Joseph's Hospital. More than 100 protesters gathered outside the hospital on Saturday. The protest comes following a bombshell report earlier this week alleging dogs were subjected to painful, prolonged experiments at Lawson Health Research Institute. The report has been published by the National Post, along with the Investigative Journalism Bureau. The report cites whistleblowers describing dogs kept in cages without beds, covered in feces, and undergoing procedures inducing heart failure for up to 3 hours. Animal Justice organized a rally calling the tests animal cruelty. The group is urging the hospital to rehome surviving dogs and adopt cruelty-free research methods. St. Joseph's has not denied the use of dogs. However, it says the report is inaccurate and the studies carried out are necessary for heart attack recovery research. Thank you for watching Muslim News Canada. We are a community channel dedicated to bringing you stories you can trust. Please like, share, and subscribe to our content. You can also comment to let us know what you think of our coverage. You can donate now by visiting muslimnetwork.tv/donate. For more content, keep watching Muslim Network TV. Salam.